Well, good morning, everybody. Sun is shining, the birds are singing, the Bears still suck, and the Packers are 8-3. Hope everyone's well on this Victory Monday. Good to see everybody already jumping in, popping off in the comments section. The Packers basically came out the gate firing last night, didn't stop until it was too late for the Bears. Look, I think a lot will be made about the garbage time TDs. It gives everyone something to bitch about for the week, but this was complete control by the Green Bay Packers. This is a game, put them in, control of the NFC North. And that's where you want to be. Get in that dance, baby. And anything can happen. Bears still suck. You got that right. Everybody knows what the score is. We stuck with motion the whole game. Yeah, for a lot of it, Andrew. It was certainly prevalent through the second half. No doubt about it. Hey, Nags, Trubisky is such a great quarterback. I hope the Bears hold on to him for a long time. Yeah, okay. Big B, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. How are you, man? Good morning, Sandy. Thanks for joining us. Jill, good morning. John, hello. Packers spread the ball around brilliantly. Lawrence, I do think that was probably one of the more underappreciated aspects of the offensive output last night is how involved everybody got. I mean, Rodgers really did a great job with distribution. 74 is a beast, 76 steal of the draft class. I mean, yeah, 76, Runyon looking good. Got to love Elton Jenkins and his versatility, no doubt about it. EQ looked good, getting more involved. Yes, Jason, absolutely. Love him with the ball in his hands. He is pretty fearless. Got to get him more involved. Any words on Lindsley? Yeah, Michael, NFL Network reported this morning it's an MCL. So he will probably miss at least a week, if not a few more. But it shouldn't be season ending. He'll be back in a week or two, hopefully. EQ heating up like I like it. Cutler 2.0. Last night he was. That's done. Savage play his best game. One of them. I mean, I still haven't. I want to go back and look at, the coach's tape once it's available. But first blush, yeah, it certainly seems like his best game of the year, and not just because of the 2 interceptions, although they were fantastic, especially that first one. That's a great play, great heads up work by Savage, but just overall. I actually thought he played a pretty strong game in Indianapolis as well, though. Josh, thanks for the super chat. Lazard, Lindsley, and Savage okay. Savage said he's going to get his back looked at after the game, but he did meet with reporters, said he felt okay. Lindsley, as I just discussed, probably out for a week or two. Lazard seems no worse for wear. He seems fine. So that's good. We'll see what happens on the injury report on Wednesday because you never really know, but it should be all right. Bakhtiari Beer Chugs, thanks for the super chat. Shout out Turner and Patrick. No mention of Mac, really. Yeah, I mean, he got in on a couple, but for the most part, I thought they did a really good job. And when Turner did struggle at times, there was Patrick to help him out. And yeah, I think they just had a really good plan to make sure that he was neutralized. The times when he was able to take Turner on one-on-one were very few and far between. Justin, I still don't feel good about Pettin. Cool, he's not going anywhere. So just sit in your unease. Did Gary starting over Smith light a fire under Smith, hopefully? Justin, I don't think so. I know a lot of people kind of came to that conclusion last night, but I think Preston played about how he's played the last couple of weeks. I thought he played those RPOs brilliantly. He did a great job staying home, but we saw the same thing against Deshaun Watson a couple of weeks ago. It's like I don't see his game change dramatically. I do think it was smart to get Gary to start and get him more playing time. No doubt about that. 0 targets to MVS. Yeah, well, they were distributing it everywhere else. I mean, MVS needed a break. He's been carrying the offense for a couple weeks. It's time for somebody else to get involved. It's okay. That's the beauty of the offense. You never know who's going to kill you week to week. That's what you want. Getting people healthy means there are going to be weeks where guys are down. There are going to be weeks that guys explode. The defenses can't figure out which week is which. That's what you want. Aguinaldo, thanks for the super chat. Lazard is one tough SOB, and for that, I love him. He really is. It's kind of, God damn impressive how tough he is. Love the pressure that Gary gets. Yeah, Stephen. It's fun to watch him go to that bull rush. I mean, I know we want him to set up counters and have something else in his toolbox, and I think he is developing those things. But, man, when he gets that bull rush going, it is a thing of beauty. Jamal Williams exploded, baby. Woo! What's up, Big B? Yeah, that touchdown was for you. We all know it. Alex, Kirksey looks slow. Thoughts? I have so many thoughts. Yes, he looks slow. That's what I got for you. Justin, thanks for the super chat. After struggling to get yards in the run game, I enjoyed the play Matt LaFleur and company came up with last night. Misdirection schemes, pulling linemen, etc. Justin, yeah, they went to a lot more angle stuff, power running, kind of schematics, kind of changes, some counter stuff. I love it. They've been sprinkling more and more of that over the last couple games, and I absolutely love it. They're getting really good production out of it too. Dustin, thanks for the super chat. Austin for punt return, obligatory case Stills ask. I didn't see what Stills waiver wire wise what happened with him. So if he's available, for dirt cheap and wants to come on board and try and chase a ring, I'm all for it. Bears still suck. Yes, Eric. Yes, they do. Savage cheating up at just the right time. You got that right, Robin. No doubt about it. Andrew, thanks for the super chat. Hey, Nags, happy Victory Monday. Had to get to bed because of work, but did Matt say why he kept all our starters in that game? Why wouldn't we want tape of TBLS if we want to trade him? Any TBLS tape that they're going to produce last night is not going to generate a trade. That'll most likely happen next summer. If TBLS is in there, they undoubtedly just hand it off 3 times and punt. But no, I don't. I missed LaFleur's presser because I was on the radio. I got to be on Rogers' presser, but I'm sure Matt will be asked today because I will probably ask him. Amar, thanks to the super chat. Great team win. Still wish we kept our foot on their neck. Win is a win. We need a highlight video of watch party. Had family duties and miss it. Oh, you don't. Nobody wants a highlight video of that. Come on, buddy. Wish they kept our foot on the neck, man. They scored 41 points. Come on, man. They destroyed them. They destroyed the Bears. They know 2 things about enjoy the destruction of the Chicago Bears because that is what we witnessed last night. I felt that Jair hit from my couch. Yeah, man, he laid him out. Love the physicality. Love it. Did Nagy ditch LaFleur on the handshake? I don't know. I didn't see. Don't think Packers are for real because of defense. You see, I don't understand. They've won 8 games. They've taken the field, played against 8 NFL ball clubs, and won 8 of them. They have lost 3 of those contests. They are 8-3. That is real. That wasn't made up. You didn't dream it. What does that even mean? They aren't for real. Why is it the Packers fans are like, or I'm sorry, some Packers fans are like, oh, well, we're not going to win a Super Bowl. Forget it. I can derive no pleasure from this team because they can totally win a Super Bowl. The Chiefs were the worst run defense for years and won a Super Bowl. Come on, people. Packers just destroy the fucking Bears and you're like, they're not for real. They're totally for real. They're more real right now than reality. They're on hyper levels of real, people. Don't think the Packers are for real. Only from Twitter could you get something that nonsensical. Alex, thanks for the super chat. 2 words, 1 man, Elton Jenkins. It's going to go, Pack, go. That's what I'm talking about, Alex. That's more like it. That is more like it. Nags, what's good? The Bears still suck, Big Al. You got that right. How does Big Bob get so open? Time in the pocket and great route running. It's actually almost identical to the big hitter to to Kittle that the 49ers hit the Packers on last year. They've hurt us so many times. You don't know hurt. You don't know hurt, people. Members of Entitled Town can enjoy a great win. Thank you for the sanity rant, Aaron. Chris, I just try, man. I just try. Love Banky versus NBC last night. Yeah, don't get in Banky's way when he's talking production because whoo, daddy. It ain't pretty. It just ain't pretty. Did anyone catch Rodgers barking at Mercedes when they were celebrating the TD? Yeah, I think the whole team was. Thoughts on Roquan at the end of the game? I missed it. Did he turn into a pterodactyl? What happened? Love seeing EQ coming on. How many will continue to bitch about a trade or a draft for the wide receiver? Oh, Justin, that's never stopping. Come on, we're going to be 87 years old in retirement homes, and people go, I remember the 2020 season. The Packers should have drafted a wide receiver after they won like 5 more Super Bowls. Sorry, I'm late. But does Kirksey seem kind of slow? Maybe it's just me. William, it is not just you. He seems kind of slow. I put him in the bad for a reason last night. see what's going on here. Got that one. Jamal Williams, a Packer next year, Justin? Remains to be seen. I'm not worried about next year. Packers just beat the Bears in our first place. I don't care about the draft from April. I don't care about 2021. I care about this team right now. Get on board. Super Bowl time. Dustin, thanks for the super chat. Did we sign B.J. Raji yet to help the run defense? No, they did get somebody off of waivers from the Bears, though. Hopefully he helps. Justin, thanks for the super chat. Jair and Jenkins are going to be expensive to keep. Who cares? Who cares? How many years away is that's years away? Who cares? Who cares? Who? I can't. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Tony Dungy and Tirico were refreshing in the booth. You know, they were not as, I love Tirico. Dungy, I have my qualms about. But listening back this morning, because I don't get to hear it live while we're on Watch Party, but yeah, he was good. In the first half that I watched, he was good. Meaningful December football at Lambeau Field coming up. God, it's the best. It is the best. Does MLF have any control of this awful defensive scheme, or is Pettine all powerful? Pettine is in charge of the defense, yes. And Matt undoubtedly has, dipped in to say yes or no to certain things. But, yeah, it's Pettine's defense. Elton Jenkins is the GOAT. There you go. Hot take, Tirico is better than Michaels. I think now he is, yeah. I mean, obviously, at the height of his powers, no one could touch Al, but Al's been losing some heat off his fastball for a while now. Dustin, thanks for the super chat. I want all our young players to not perform well so we can sign them to cheaper second contracts. It's like galaxy brain, man. Jason, thanks for the super chat. Any word on Dylan and Barnes got COVID bad? I mean, when I got my positive test, I went down a deep dive of reading stuff. And look, you can continue to test positive for like 3 months, at which, you got to think they're probably still testing positive. So, whew, baby. Don't love it. Don't love it at all. Jamal Williams is the GOAT. I'm scared of the Titans. Henry will run all over us. Yeah, well, yeah, the Titans are no joke. There's no doubt about that. They got COVID-21. Yikes. When was the last Packers special teams big play? Probably when Tom Crabtree faked it on 4th and 26. No, it's been a while, though. Those pre-made sides of the crowd were god-awful. Yeah, Yeah. It wasn't great. That's for sure. They did have the Chicago, the deep dish pizza's overrated sign was great, though. At work, listening to Cheesehead TV, Robbie, make sure you get your duties done. But thanks. How great is it to have 3 legitimate tight ends that can all play at the same time? It's pretty fucking dope. And that's why when everybody's bringing their hands about wide receivers, man, it's about 5 eligibles, not about any one position. Deep dish pizza sucks. I actually like deep dish. But I thought that sign was hilarious. Micah Hyde had some great punt returns. Yeah, I mean, that's probably it, right? Those 2014 returns. Give him that. Justin, thanks for the super chat. Deep dish pizza is overrated, though. It's always the same with any discussion on overrated, underrated. Depends who's doing the rating. Always that simple. Can the Packers scheme their way to a Super Bowl? Yeah, sure. Why not? 1,000%. Don't care what some Packers fans say. We are Super Bowl bound. King of the North. Love you, Nags. Jasmine, that is awesome. Love to hear it. All in on that. It was kind of irritating watching Jimmy G actually catch passes last night. Where the hell was that last year? Well, Warren, you'll notice that Jimmy G didn't get involved until the game was over. Like, when the game was actually in the balance and he could have affected things, the Packers kept him totally under wraps. And then once they started playing off and they had an insurmountable lead, then Jimmy starts catching these easy ones. Like, oh, way to go, Jimmy. Got to pad those stats. That's the guy we know Nice. Are you surprised Shep was still on special teams? A little bit, although it was nice to see Malik Taylor worked in there. This team has scored 30-plus points 9 times already. Amazing. 9 times. Taking out the trash at work like the Bears. Nice. I mean, I sure as hell do not miss Jimmy's blocking. Neither do the Packers. All right, guys, I'm going to have to get going. I can't thank you enough for all the super chats, hanging out, talking Packers. I'll be back later this afternoon with Andy Herman for Let's Talk Football. Make sure you like and subscribe on this channel. Corey and I will be back Wednesday for Packer Transplants Live. I will be back in the studio finally. It's going to be a lot of fun. Please, like I said, hit like, hit subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family. Cheesehead TV. We are devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great day. Victory Monday.